Hey guys, welcome back to JBBJR. Finally, a 50-degree day in New York City, perfect clear skies, so a perfect place to take a lovely Porsche 997 is out to the beach and drive it. And it's awesome, it's amazing. Horizontally opposed 3.8 liter, 385 horsepower, 310 pound-feet of torque. Here is a Carrera 4S. It is all-wheel drive, no turbos, no superchargers. It is a rear engine car. Porsche is the only one to seem to think that they can have an engine in the back and have perfect weight distribution. Of course, that's untrue a little bit, but for the fact of the balance of driving this vehicle, it's absolutely amazing. Once we drive it, you'll be able to see exactly what I'm talking about. This car has a couple of packages on it. Of course, one of it is a sport wheel package. It does have 19-inch wheels in the front and the rear, 235s in the front, and 305s in the back. So we do have all-wheel drive with staggered wheel setup. Each wheels, we do have the red caliper package. So it does have red calipers in the front and the rear of the vehicle. It also does have a Porsche Chrono package, which means now you can record your lap times and you get a nice display of a lap time clock right in the dashboard, and also all the gauges are white. Also, this is a metallic gray finish that they have, and he also has paint armor on the front of the car. I'll shout out real quick to Marco. Thank you for letting me borrow your car for this review today. And yeah, like I said, 911, one of the best driver's cars. I believe the best driver car, and a lot of people have told me this in the past. I can see why. Car is fantastic, and I will drive more with you guys in the interior. And like I said, this Porsche Carrera 4S does have a 3.8 liter 6-cylinder motor. And Porsche is really always known for their distinctive exhaust notes. Some like them, some don't. You tell me what you think. Said before, this is a horizontally opposed 3.8 liter, 385 horsepower, and 310 pound-feet of torque Carrera 4S. This is what she looks like underneath. Of course, you can't see much, and it also does have direct fuel injection, which makes it extremely powerful, and which is why it has the power that it does. All right, now we are driving inside of the Carrera 4S. And there's someone blocking the driveway. Someone blocking the street. I noticed things like the whole center console. There's no place to put your phone. There's a little place to put cup holders, but it's hidden away. It's on the opposite side away from the driver. And I think that's a good thing due to the fact that it's so driver focused and it doesn't want any of those distractions. There's radio controls, there's button controls. It's really easy to use, and that's it. Even on the steering column, there is no audio controls or anything on the steering wheel itself. You do have the high beams, you do have the turning signals, you do have the cruise control on the stalks behind you, and you have the shift paddles. So yes, like I said, shift paddles, so that means this is a PDK transmission. This transmission is amazing for a couple reasons. It reminds me, and don't get upset when I say this, it reminds me of an SMG a little bit from BMW, but it's an SMG that is refined and done up the correct way. SMGs, they tend to break a little bit, but this transmission and this PDK is absolutely amazing, and it's amazing for another purpose too. It's amazing because it plays both characteristics of an automatic and a manual. Like, you can feel the dual clutch engaging. You can feel one clutch engaging. You can feel the car rolling back, then the first clutch catching it. Like, it feels really, really good with the PDK transmission. Like right now, I'm just in automatic mode, normal mode, and it drives like an automatic, which is awesome. And it feels like a normal automatic. It's hunting 6 gear. It's a 7-speed PDK. PDK has 7 gears. And it's awesome. There's 2 different characteristics. You have Sport and you have Sport Plus. Sport Plus in this car feels incredible. Everything is super sharp. The gear shifts are really sharp. The suspension is very, very, very firm. And everything is super sharp. The steering, super sharp. I like the steering too, that's another thing. I can see why a lot of people are criticizing the new Porsche 911 because it has electric power steering. I mean, those are the times now, so people are just gonna have to get used to it. But I understand why. This is a 997 and the steering is nice and heavy and balanced in your hand. On the transmission, you do have your normal park, reverse, neutral, and drive. You do have a gate on the side for manual mode. You can shift up, push up for upshifts, shift down, pull back for downshifts. But once you put it in manual mode, you grab a couple gears. Like this is fourth. And if you want to downshift, it's kind of okay. It acts like, to me, in my opinion, this feels like a Triptronic when it's in normal mode. And the reason for that is, yeah, we're gonna let you have a little fun. You don't need to beat you up too much. But there's a button down here. Like I said, Sport and Sport Plus. Once you hit Sport Plus, everything changes. So I'm gonna hit Sport Plus. Gear downshifts, crisp, downshifts, upshifts, boom, and it kicks you. And every time that you upshift when you're in Sport Plus, it's like you're getting kicked in the ass over and over and over again. And it's just quick lightning shifts, downshifts, done, upshift, third, done, upshifts. It is absolutely crisp. It's just like shifts banging over and over again, and I love it. For the fact that it is a naturally aspirated car, it is very, very, very responsive. I usually drive like this, comfortable one hand. This car, I want both hands on the wheel. I feel like I'm a driver. I feel like I'm in a driver-focused vehicle. And it's amazing how this thing feels when you're driving it. And the funny thing about it is now, you can get a 997 Porsche for in the 50s. And there's a lot of other cars you can get in the 50s that are not even worth it. For instance, you can get different things as far as and there goes a CTS wanting to race me, and I'm not going to do that. And everything is sold to you. I got my clock there. I have my speedo in here. I have my oil temperature, my water temperature, my miles per hour. And I like the fact that since this is a sports-inspired car, the tack is big right in the center, that all the gauges are laid out in analog clocks, not digital clocks. It's so simple the way that this car is, and it's complex in the same way. And a lot of cars don't pull that off very well when it comes to performance. You have, for instance, a BMW M6 has buttons and buttons. Oh, there's 4 different settings for the suspension, 4 for the throttle response, an M mode, this mode, that mode, all these different modes in the car. And you just want to drive it in a spirited way. That's all you want to do, is drive it in a spirited way. All I want to do, if I want to be in 3 settings. If I want a normal feel because I'm going to work, I keep it in normal. If I want it a little sporty, but I don't want it to beat me up, then I go to sport. And if I do want it to go where I want it to beat me up, and I want violent gear changes, and I want stiff suspension, I go to Sport Plus. That's it. 3 buttons. Done. There's a launch mode on this car, and all you have to do is have it in Sport Plus, hit the Sports Plus button, put it in manual, hold it down, push the brake, build up the revs, and it's gonna shoot you off. Build it up to about 3,000 RPM and then let it go. Wow, 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 wow. Holy crap. That is something nice. Alright guys, thank you for watching my review on this 2009 Porsche 997 Carrera 4S. More videos to come later on. Like I said, gonna be summer soon. That means more cars, so stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe and share the link. JBBJR is the name. Alright, take care, have a great day, enjoy the great weather. I know I am.